In this model, let us learn energy sources. Energy sources can be found in nature. Earth scientists have identified over 3,000 minerals. These minerals are, however, non renewable resources. Their supply is limited and can't be replaced. Renewable resources such as air, water, and plants can be replaced within a human lifetime. So the energy has been classified into two types. The first one is the conventional energy, another one is the non-conventional energy. Among them, we are going to see non-conventional energy briefly. Here, there are some examples for non-conventional source of energy. They are wind energy, solar energy, geothermal energy, and tidal energy. Let us see some introduction about it. India ranked 6th in the world total energy. India has installed power capacity from 1262 megawatt to over 112 megawatt. This achievement is impressive but not sufficient, so we mostly needed renewable source of energy. Renewable energy sources, also known as non-conventional energy sources, they are regenerated continuously by natural process. There are some examples for renewable sources. They are solar energy, wind energy, bioenergy, hydro energy, geothermal energy, and tidal energy. Let us see one by one. First, we are going to see about the solar energy. The sun is the powerful source of energy that provides the earth with as much energy every year as we collectively use in a year worldwide. Energy from the sun is harnessed in two ways. The first one is the photo conversion, second one is the thermal conversion. If it is the photo conversion, the light energy is converted into electrical energy. If it is the thermal conversion, here the heat energy is converted into electrical energy. Next, we are going to see about the solar cooker, which is work under the application of solar energy. Solar cooker is a device. Here, the light energy is converted into electrical energy for cooking. It is a simple cooking unit, ideal for domestic cooking during most year except during the monsoon season, cloudy days, and winter month. This is the solar cooker device. Next, we are going to see about the photovoltaic cell. This also work under the solar energy application. The principle which is operated here is the photovoltaic effect. The photovoltaic is the technical term for solar electric. Photo means light and voltaic means electric. PV cells are usually made of silicons and an element that naturally releases electrons when exposed to light. An amount of electrons released from these silicon cells depend upon intensity of the light incident on it. Next, we are going to see about the biofuels. Biofuels are energy sources made from living things or the waste that living things produce. Supporters of biofuels argue that their use could significantly reduce the greenhouse gas emission, while burning the fossil fuels produce carbon dioxide. Growing the plants or biomass removes the carbon dioxide or utilize the carbon dioxide during photosynthesis from the atmosphere. Next, we are going to see about the biogas. It is the mixture of gases containing methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and hydrogen sulfide. It is produced by anaerobic degradation of animal waste. Anaerobic degradation means breakdown of organic matter by bacteria in the absence of oxygen. The biogas plant has a large underground tank made of bricks and cement. The lower part is the digester and the upper part has a dome with a gas outlet. This is the plant where we can get the biogas. Next, we are going to see about the wind energy. Electrical energy that is obtained from harnessing the wind with windmills or wind turbine is called wind energy. Wind are caused by the uneven heating of the atmosphere by the sun. The irregularities of the earth's surface and rotation of the earth, wind turbines convert the kinetic energy in the wind into mechanical energy. Large wind farms consist of hundreds of individual wind turbines which are connected to the electric power transmission network. Next, we are going to see about the tidal energy. The tides in the sea are the result of the universal gravitational effect of heavenly bodies like sun and the moon on the earth. This periodic rise and fall of the water level C is called tide. These tides can be used to produce electrical power, which is known as the tidal power. Next, we are going to see about the geothermal energy. This is the energy which lies embodied within the earth. According to the various theory, the earth has a molten core. The steam and the hot water comes naturally to the surface of the earth in some location of the earth. Two ways of electric power production from the geothermal energy has been suggested. This is the plant. With the help of this plant, we can get the geothermal energy. Let us see the advantage of renewable source of energy. The first one is the availability of it is available in free of cost. The second one is the no or very little pollution. Third one is the environmental friendly. Fourth one is the inexhaustible. And then fifth one is the it have low gestation period. And then sixth one is the it can sustain energy supply for many generations. Let us see the disadvantage of renewable sources of energy available in dilute form in nature. The second one is the cost of harnessing energy is very high. The third one is the availability is uncertain. And then fourth one is the difficulty in transporting such resources. Let us conclude the demand of energy is growing owing to the development. Due to the problem associated with the development of conventional source of energy, the focus is now being shifted to renewable energy sources. India has potential of renewable energy source in abundance, which if developed properly can augment the growing demand of energy. There is a need to make full use of renewable energy technologies to harness the untapped potential in cost effective manner and fulfill the energy demand. Thank you everyone.